Sorry about that, guys. I had to go change my settings, and because I use my headphones all the time, it was quite literally trying to pick up the headphones still. It was trying to pick up. Sorry about that, Mr. Ray. Hey, Mr. Caden. Hey, Miss Bambi. Sorry about that, y'all. It was because of that. It was trying to pick up the sound from my headphones, and you can't play this game without sound on. You can't do headphones. So if anything's too loud, please let me know. Hey, Freeside, what's up? Let's share this. So these are Jackbox games right here. Okay. And I will have to change the way the screen is shared, I believe, when I start the game, because I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it. So I'm going to start one of the games. We have different ones, many different ones. We have Joke Boat, Quiplash, Murder Trivia Party, Guespionage, Patently Stupid, Faking It. And then see if we change, we have Team Play. Here I can switch it to the drawing ones. Right now, this is the only ones I have to buy more. There's another pack that I'm going to get. For trivia, we have Trivia Murder Party, Guespionage, You Don't Know Jack, Fibbage 3. Quiplash is one of my faves. And whatnot. My dogs are sitting here trying to get under the blanket. Go ahead, dogs. Go lay down. So they're knocking around my laptop. Would y'all like to start with any specific game? So I figure we could start with like Trivia Murder or Quiplash or Guespionage or Fibbage or You Don't Know Jack. They're trivia games. All you need is 2 devices, okay? One device to watch me with. The other one, you could use your phone, your tablet, or whatnot. And you go to, let me put up the banner so y'all know, right here. Jackbox on your second device. Hold on, let me make that a little bit bigger. I'm going to, where it's not scrolling across the bottom. And I'm going to save. And I'm going to click it. That way y'all can know. All you got to do is go to jackbox.tv. Once I click on the game, you put in the room code and a nickname for yourself. That's all you have to do to play this game. You don't have to buy nothing. You don't have to log into anything. You just pretty much, when you put in jackbox.tv, it's going to ask you for a room code and a nickname. Okay? The reason you have to watch the stream on one and do the other is to get the room code, right? You have to be able to do this. So I'm going to start out with, I suppose we'll start out and see who wants to join. We'll do You Don't Know Jack and see how smart we all are and see how nice. Because we can always switch, right? I bought these games so that everybody can have fun and play the games and whatnot. So let me change my screen share right quick. Change my screen share. And I want y'all to also tell me if you can hear it well when I screen share it. Can y'all hear the sound in the background? Because if y'all can, I can put my headphones in. I want to test a theory while y'all are all here. I'm going to put in my headphones because the screen share function is working now with this, and it was not previously. So I'm going to put in my headphones, and I want y'all to tell me if you can hear the sound. Okay? I'll unplug them if not. Can y'all hear the, y'all don't hear no background sound. Do y'all hear it now? Okay. Can y'all hear it now?
We can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask Binge Pipe.
Can y'all hear it now?
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by the Roller Coaster Attendance Society, which reminds you to
I'm trying different screens. Okay, so you have to do it this way. You can't do it by a screen share. If you do it by a screen share, you can't hear the sound. So I have to do it in this order. Let me also make myself really small so y'all can see the screen better. Put myself really tiny. And in fact, I might put myself behind it. There we go. So it's full screen. You go on your browser and you put in, from a secondary device, jackbox.tv.
I love the relic.
The code is, let me remove the banner so you'll be able to see it. Make it tick across the bottom again. Let me edit this and save. The room code is EIUP.
To prepare for this trivia game, we recommend reading all of the encyclopedias.
It's really low. Okay, hold on just a minute. Let me see if I can make it louder. I'm going to try to do the best I can. Let's see here.
Now, one and all, Lion Punch. I am the Lion Punch, a troubling revelation. Master of the demon ways, protector of the 5 shards of the Grove Korgon. On 3 seasons of this show, I have to avenge my
Let me
father,
go to
and
my
that's what
mic
I
settings and turn that up.
I
have to go to device settings. Hold on.
Lion Punch, this is a suicide mission. I won't follow you just to watch you destroy yourself.
I have to avenge my father no matter what. I have to do it, and I will do it with or without you.
Actually, you know what? I better come along after all.
But at least he's one hell of a fighter. Punch! Boom! Flip around! No, wait. He's pretty bad at that too.
Is that better, guys?
Lion Punch on Binge Fighter. Chance.
I turned up the microphone settings. Hopefully that's better.
I need water, but most of all, I need you literally.
Okay, so I turned up the microphone settings, so y'all should be able to hear better.
Okay, how was your day? I'm starving. I need food. I need water, but most of all, can you literally stop talking about your needs for one?
Oh my God, come on.
I need starving. I need food.
Shit,
So anybody who wants to join tonight, go to Jackbox. The room code is EIUP. EIUP. You don't have to capitalize nothing, just put in EIUP. It'll do it for you. And if you're not able to join this one, you can always join the next one. We're going to be playing for a little while. When everybody is ready, just let me know with a say I'm ready. I will give a countdown of 2 minutes for anybody else to join that wants to join. If they don't join within the 2 minutes, they can still join the audience and they can join on the very next game. And we can play multiple games. We have Murder Mystery. We have a lot of Quiplash, a lot of fun games. So we could switch around after this one. Okay, I'm going to now start the timer for the 2 minutes. And if no one else shows up in 2 minutes, we'll start the game. If you're just coming in while I'm doing the 2 minute countdown, you can go on a secondary device to jackbox.tv and put in the room code EIUP. And we're going to play You Don't Know Jack to see how smart we all are. Because I know I'm not, and I'm really going to screw up. I'm awful at trivia. Hey, Happy Life. We're doing game night tonight. If you know anybody who wants to play some Jackbox games, all they have to do is have 2 devices, one to watch me on and one to play on. On the secondary device, go to jackbox.tv. Jackbox.tv. And the room code is EIUP. I've started the 2-minute countdown. In 2 minutes, if nobody joins, we will start the game. And then after this game, if you would like to join the next, you may do so. We're down to the 1-minute countdown.
What is that? Is that a fleshy growth on its head? Oh my dear. Oh, what kind of God would create such a monstrosity?
If you're just coming in, welcome to game night. If you would like to share it out to others that you know want to play, you may do so now. We have 1 minute before the next game is up, before we're starting. If they don't join this time, they can join the very next game.
Susan, you are cold and unrelatable. And no one likes
It's very simple to play. It's literally trivia.
if everyone thinks
I will make sure that I am very quiet while the game plays so y'all can hear very well.
tear down to build up. We're the first home improvement show that emotionally tears down individuals, giving them a raw anger and unfiltered strength to demolish and renovate a house. We're doing it.
I don't know why sometimes it turns down my volume automatically. I'm like, don't do that. The 2-minute countdown is stopped, so we're going to play. Everybody's in.
Just kidding. We were there for everything. Everything. I get proud. Resurrected from the dead. You don't know, Jack. Please set up autopay and then forget the future guy.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. I got Jumanji'd into this video game decades ago, and I miss my family. You know, in a game like this, you're really competing against yourself. No, I'm just kidding. You're actually competing with the other players. Okay, what are we waiting for? To get started, wake up and smell the art. If you took a big bite of Botticelli's The Birth of Venus due to the tempera paint the Renaissance artist used, how would it taste? Fishy. Grainy. Fruity. Or eggy. I love this part. No. Okay, nobody guessed it. Let's skip ahead. Tempera paint, or egg tempera, contained egg yolk and was popular among Renaissance artists. Tempura shrimp at my local hibachi grill is the real work of art. Let's try. Is a baby driver similar to a mini driver? If Baby from the movie Baby Driver learned to drive at the age of baby giraffe learns to walk, how fast would the baby become a baby driver? 1 second after birth, 1 minute after birth, 1 hour after birth, or 1 day after birth? Okay, let's take a look. Baby giraffes are up and walking an hour after they're born. Now, if you ever give birth to a baby driver, just remember to cut the umbilical cord before you give it the keys. What? Behold, mock blockers. And check the copyright because it's a this or that. I'm going to read off 7 movie titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a multi-million-dollar blockbuster or a direct-to-video ripoff made by the Asylum Production Company. Think fast. You'll only get a few seconds to pick between a blockbuster, or a mockbuster. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Good. Atlantic Rim. Covenant. Terminators. Fate of the Furious. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Almighty Thor. Independence Day. Well, that was mostly miserable, but you geniuses, you failed the best.
Its satisfaction has been exhausted.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's correct. Binge fight employees using a screw makes it harder for all the other players to enter in a variety of pleasurable ways.
Uh-oh.
The monetary bonus for anyone who enters incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently.
Just one more benefit of
Have a good day, Miss Bambi. Or good night.
This one's called Screaming for Mercy. What would be a geographically accurate subtitle if FX did a spin-off of American Horror Story called French Horror Story? FHS Frankenstein's Monster, FHS Opera Phantom, FHS Headless Horseman, or FHS Dr. Jekyll / Mr. Hyde. It's a two-parter. What'd you guys pick? This has suddenly turned very ugly. It's alive! Your score is dying. The Phantom of the Opera was originally published by French author Gaston Leroux in 1909. I watch French Horror Story just in hopes of seeing a haunted day. Coming up next, the most dangerous trivia game. The alien predator is an apex predator, but what is the apex of that predator? Its bone necklace, its wrist blades, its scary mask, or... Oh, here it comes. Player 5 has invoked the screw. You don't mind reading the fine print, right? Let's see how that shook out. This is actually the lowest option in more ways than one. Look, nobody got it. Let's skip to the end. Apex means the uppermost part of something, and the predator's mask goes over the top of his head. Monsters from the 80s just won't die. Only last week, my neighbor was mauled by a Care Bear. Nicely screwed, player 5. Have some cash. Round 1 is officially behind us. Here's who you have to destroy.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 4, on the other hand, you're doing the bad thing. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they bring you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money doubled in round 2?
You can take that to the bank.
I call this one a very serious medical question. Hermiger, you have heard? Sorry about your feet swirling, acid reflux, liver disease, or allergy to gluten. So what'd you pick? GERD, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, involves gastric or acid.
If I didn't get that one right, I need a butt whooping.
Into the esophagus. And GERD Scherberger's course GERD. Here's one for you. All the president's antacids. Suppose a U.S. president was forced to share a medicine cabinet with all their cabinet members. What would you not find in there? The vice president's antifungal powder, the press secretary's hemorrhoid cream, the attorney general's throat lozenges, or the secretary of state's nose hair trimmer. Okay, who chose what? Oh, ouch. Not to ruin the suspense, but you all missed it. The press secretary is not an official cabinet position, so they'd be keeping their hemorrhoid cream elsewhere. But it's not like they could make some room in there. Does the Secretary of Agriculture really need that many jars of big maple rub?
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a loud question or a question? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. Here are the votes. And now we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
Introducing a quiet question. What is the name of Simon & Garfunkel's second studio album? Sounds of Silence, A Kind of Hush, The Quiet One, or Careless Whisper? So who got it? You're killing me softly. Simon and Garfunkel released Sounds of Silence in 1965. I will now return to my normal speaking voice. Wait, do I always sound like this? I'm so sorry. It's time for That Puma Just Ate Tyra. Imagine an unfortunate typo leads NBC to produce America's Got Talent, where celebrity judges fight off a series of clawed animals. What scenario would we never see? Seal fending off a seal, Howie Mandel besieged by parrots, Simon Cowell punching an orangutan, or Heidi Klum headbutting a koala. Well, what do you know? Player fortress through the room. Maybe it's time to rebrand. Hope you like what you picked. Parrots have claws. What do you think keeps them on pirates' shoulders? The power cliche? Orangutans have adorable fingers, but no claws. So you will never see Simon punching one of them, but I have to admit it's really easy to picture. Way to screw player 4. This is your cash now. Up next, RuPaul Today. If I had one complaint about reality TV, it's too many humans and not enough mechanized flying machines. If the next season of RuPaul's Drag Race focused exclusively on airplanes, how could contestants reduce drag while staying fierce? Change direction and work the runway, decrease surface friction in stiletto heels, jettison all cargo with a smoky eye, or fly over water and accessorize. How do you do? Here's a change in direction. Going down. Now pay attention. The less surface friction, the less drag. Shantae, you stay. Of course, RuPaul would still be human, although I'm pretty sure she could fly if she wanted to. Wow. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. It's pronounced burrows. We give you rows and rows of burrows. Three's got it. Wow, player three, you are the definition of an underachiever. Of course, with friends like these, does anyone truly win? I just appreciate you all taking the time to show me.
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content of the Yoga Show.
So first is Barry, second is G2K, third was JB. I'm fourth, and Happy, you're very last. So Barry won. Go Barry. Go Barry. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. We're gonna sip a cardi like it's your birthday. And you know, we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. Okay, here's my question, y'all. Do y'all want to try for a different game or redo this one? We can do Jackbox Quiplash. We have Fibbage, Trivia Murder Party, Espionage. Would y'all like to see if we can make it out of the murder room? You want to play Quiplash? All right, I love Quiplash. It's one of my faves. Quiplash, I love Quiplash. And I always try to make it as dirty and bad as I possibly can. So let me
Large comical fruit hat. They always
exit that. Coming up very soon. Okay, let me make sure it's screen sharing. Remove that. Presents. Share screen. Window. Quiplash. All right, let me go press play on Quiplash, y'all, so we can get our room code. And the room code is G GLBO. GLBO. And I keep having to turn up the volume because for some reason my laptop keeps turning it down and I don't know how to stop that. I need to figure that out, how to stop it from turning it up and down when I put it on a specific thing. If you want to join, all you have to have is a secondary device. Go to jackbox.tv. So if you're watching me on your computer, you can get your phone out. If you have a cell phone or two cell phones, or if you have a tablet and a cell phone, and the room code is GLBO. You will absolutely love this game. You get to make up funny prompts. It's going to ask you a stupid question, and you make up the stupidest answer that you can think of that somebody else is going to find extremely funny, because everybody else gets to vote on it. Okay, be careful, Mr. JB. If you want to join, go to jackbox.tv and put in the room code GLBO. Put in your nickname. You do not have to do anything special, download anything, nothing like that. Just go to your browser, put in jackbox.tv. It'll ask you for the room code and a nickname. I'm going to start the 2-minute timer now. If anybody wants to join, you can join at any time. If you choose not to join right away, you can join the audience. If the room does fill up at any time, you can always join the audience. One-minute countdown. So if you want to join, go to jackbox.tv, put in the room code GLBO. GLBO. Come on, guys, join the game. Trust me, you're going to love it. You're going to laugh. You're going to think it's the funniest thing you've ever played in your entire life. And try to be as stupid and funny as you can possibly be. It's a lot of fun, I promise. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Does anybody else want to join? If so, please tell me yes in chat right now. If not, we're fixing to go ahead and start the game. I would hope and more people would join this, because trust me, the more people that you have with this, the better. But we could still do it with 3. All right, you know what I'm saying? All right, well, this will be a preview for y'all who don't know how to play this game. This is fun. We're going to do Quiplash. All you have to do is go to jackbox.tv on your browser, click in the room code GLBO, and you'll be able to play. Okay, so I'm going to put everybody's in since nobody in chat said, hey, wait on me, you know.
This is Quiplash. I'm steady. I hope that's okay. I don't want to make this weird, but one of you is my secret crush. I know. Try not to freak out. This is round one. I'm going to beam 2 prompts to your device. Answer them however you choose. What you type goes up against what someone else types, and everyone votes on the winner. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Cool, let's see what's what. First off, really listen hard into the seashell and say this. Okay, select your favorite whip. Moving on. Breaking news. Scientists have just discovered nature's fiercest creature, the blank shark. Vote now. Next up, a game that probably no one in history has ever had. Okay, vote. One's done. Let's see who's in the lead. Round 2 is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. to share. Starting us off, a weird end of the date proposal. I'll have to get back to my place and what? Okay, vote for your favorite.
Bathe my mom or eat an ass. That was hard.
Next one, what Twinkie should be filled with? Vote. Coming up next, the name of a nursery rhyme that's guaranteed to give your kids nightmares. Voting time.
I will attack you when you sleep or hairy dictator.
That's it for round two. Let's see those scores.
Barry's kicking butt tonight.
Round three has arrived. The last flash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops. Invent the full phrase that goes with this acronym. Moment of truth. In the final round, you get to get out a gold medal to your top flip. Make it count. The suspense is killing me. Let's see who got those medals. Let's sell off those medals for points. It's over. Let's see the final scores.
Oh, snap. G2K got it in the end. You won with that last slash. Do y'all want to continue to play this or switch over to something else? We have You Don't Know Jack, Trivia Murder Party, Guespionage, Quiplash, Fibbage, Push the Button, TKO. We have, let's see what we have for Deception. We have Faking It. We have Joke Boat, Madverse City. Huh? Get it? You couldn't think of anything. Hey, you still got something in there. That's all that counts. All right, so what we'll do for the last one, I suppose, we'll do trivia murder. How about that? We'll see if we can make it out of the killing room. So once trivia murder party loads, we will be playing that one. And we'll see if we can get some trivia and see if we can get out of the murder capital if he gets us. You know how he is. I have the first one and the second one, but the second one's a little harder than the first. So a lot of people like to play the first one because the second one tends to be a little more, yeah. So let's play this, y'all. I'm going to press play. And we'll put in our room codes. The room code is REYJ. REYJ. If anybody wants to else join, please let me know. All you have to do is go to jackbox.tv on your secondary device and put in the room code REYJ. Put in your nickname. I'm going to do the 2 minute, or I'm going to do a 1 minute countdown. And then see who joins. If nobody joins, it's also fine. We can play this game with 2 players. You have a good day, Mr. Get to Know. If anybody else wants to join, please put it in chat. Say, hey, give me a minute. I'm joining. If not, I'm giving the 1 minute warning right now. I'm watching the clock. You got 1 minute. Actually, probably got about 30 seconds, but we'll figure out. If you want to join, go to jackbox.tv on your secondary device. Put in the room code REYJ. Put in a nickname. You don't have to sign anything. Just go to your browser and put it in jackbox.tv. Room code is REYJ. All right. 1 minute's up. Nobody else says in chat. Okay, we're in. You can join the audience if in case you don't get to join now.
Wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, my way of testing society's revenues to make sure only the worthy survive. But it's got trivia and stuff, and it's fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini games. If you do badly in that mini game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, those can still win the game. But when players left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you can always jump in the audience for a chance to be killed by me. How fun! Listen to me blabber on. Let's just get into the game. You'll figure it out as we go. First question. What was Mozart's first name? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something.
We roll.
We're going to play the finger cutting game. This one's a little gooky. Just use one of your fingers to cut off. Could it be any easier? To cutting. You deserve an ice cream. Get one, but still. How everyone's doing so far. It's real early though, so don't freak out. Next question. What's the name of the giant turtle in the Never-Ending Story? Yes. Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game.
We gonna die.
To the killing floor. I think we can all agree that trivia is hard, so let's have some fun. With that, answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 10 right, you die. Let's get this math party started. I got this from the textbook that I found in the backpack, that I found in the body, that I found in the alley. I wish we could do that all day, but time won't stop. Math is only fun when it leads to failure, not when it leads to success. Boo. This is the scoreboard again. I had thought about having a different scoreboard for each question, but sometimes you have to make sacrifices along the way in game development. Alright, next question. Finally, a question about Madonna. When did Madonna go through her cowgirl phase? Who said? This one? I have a surprise for you. It's time for a memory game. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've seen enough. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? And anything other than first place is a death sentence. Megalegion. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How did you do? Let's see if your friend beat you. Gross. You should be ashamed of your performance. Let's try this again. On what continent would you find Patagonia? Let's go someplace fun. Oh darn, this is such a mess. I'm going to need everyone's help. Blood all over this part. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If anyone does better than you, I will be testing. And march again. Let's see if you messed it up. Let's see if your answers hold up. That's disappointing. Let's try another one. What were the locations of eating, praying, and loving in Eat, Pray, Love? And the correct answer is this one. Prepare for your punishment. It's time for a dice game. I'll go first. Now I need a little help from a safe player. You'll do. In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. Nice of you. Do you want me to sing Kumbaya while we all hug and laugh too? Roll lower than me. Papa got some brand new shoes. Next time I kidnap you, we are so going to Vegas. I've got more questions for you. How fast is the speed of sound? Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Time to use your words. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. My ransom letters can use a little bit more pizzazz. I will be really upset if you can't find at least a 7-letter word. By the way, the letters don't have to be touched. Don't forget to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time. Let's see what you came up with. Brace yourself. And, oh, here it goes. But don't go into the light just yet. Ghosts can still win. You're a trivia murder party. We believe even the deceased should have a chance to succeed. One player left alive. Just how I like it. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Switch new pitch. Step on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. Forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention
I'm gonna
that all
steal
the
your
other ghosts
body.
get
Just kidding.
It's up to you to steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. Get a third choice. It's up to you. Wow, I'm impressed. Here comes the next question. Letters in the Greek alphabet. Beware of the darkness. Countries that border China. Birthstones. That ghost is gonna get you. Trump's author by Donald Trump. I knew everyone gets it right. Giant Coke ingredients. Come back to life. It's the only way. African nations. Government. With instruments. So exciting!
Woo, you got away. And you won. Good job. Barry won that. Barry Lubes. And you won 9,006. Man, don't we wish that was real money? I won $8,472. And Barry won 9,644. I'm telling you, that got scary. You always thinking your body gonna get got. We wish that was real money, though. We sure do. It's a pretty cool game, ain't it? I'm going to be doing these more often. Hopefully more people will join. I know that you said you had one more good game in you, and so I'm pretty sure, you don't want to play again, but you're always welcome over here. You're welcome in the chat at any time. Let me go ahead and flip that off so you can hear me. Welcome in the chat anytime. And this was a pretty cool game night. I'm going to do this again soon. I'm going to do it on a night where I have more time to do it, possibly on a Sunday night or something of that nature. I just plugged in my headphones just so it's easier to hear and y'all can hear me better. But yeah, we're going to do this again. I'm going to try to do this on a weekend or a Friday night, maybe a Friday or Sunday night, so that, more people are free and whatnot. Obviously, this was not planned necessarily. It was just spur of the moment, all that good stuff. I want to thank you all for being here. I hope you had fun while you were here. Catch the replay, because if you get to watch what it's about, you might want to join yourself. Just let me know. I hope you all have a great night. Go have fun. Go see what's on these YouTube streets. Have a chill night. Much love, y'all. Bye.